all of us over here. But
Okay,
hopefully we're good now.
sweet. It says reconnected to OBS, so hopefully we're good now.
Good.
So, like I was saying, there's 3 different quests. They all are, you have to achieve different things. So, our knowledge quest is going to be having, let's see, a production feature and action location of the same color in your empire. So, if one of us achieves this, we immediately move 3 spaces on the quest track, and then these quests get flipped over, and you can still go for them if they're flipped over, but you'd only get 1 space on the progress track if you do that. So the final card is going to be, let's see here, dignified like Louis the 16th, I believe, where you have 5 golden, red, white in your hand in any combination. Okay.
All right. So read me the military quest one more time because we were having connection issues when you read that one.
Okay.
And that's the track I'm the furthest on.
So here's the military one. It says have 4 deals of different types.
Oh man. Deals are hard to make.
They are hard to make. That actually that one might be doable for me, but we'll see. So as you complete these quests and move up along these tracks, you're going to be getting bonuses. Like I said, so David is a little bit. I'm starting out fresh with a new faction. I'm going to be playing the Japanese, but David is actually playing as the Romans, and he has already made some progress on his tracks. So at the end of the game, you will get an invention that you can buy, and you'll also have a province that you'll get to draw that you'll add to your empire, and we'll see that at the end of this game, adding inventions and provinces to our empire. And you have those cards from game to game. So David actually has some provinces and some inventions already in his empire that he will be able to gain the benefit of those during the game. And in addition, he's made some progress on these tracks, so he has some bonuses. He has some bonuses that he will be able to get an advantage from throughout the game. So, all right, I'm seeing that we have some glitching going on. Hopefully everybody can still hear me.
Yeah. Oh no. Paul was referring to the Imperial Settlers box coming. There is no big box for Empires of the North. But we were having some glitching, but it seems like I think we're back now, I believe.
Yeah, hopefully we're okay. I will try and keep an eye out on OBS to make sure that we're all good. I'm seeing green on the connection, so hopefully we're good to go. But that's pretty much everything, other than kind of going for some of these quests and just kind of building out our empires the way you normally do. It's essentially the same game that you know and love, but there's just some additions as far as like things that you can do. You can get provinces, you can go for quests, things like that. But other than that, we're just playing for 4 rounds and trying to achieve quests during the game.
Yep. And just to give you guys an idea of some of the things that you gain by building up an empire, I have extra production. 1 gold for each gray in my empire with a max of 3. I have 1 stone for each pair of gray in my empire with a max of 3. And I have 1 stone with another card that I have. Those are all provinces. Now, those are great. Those are awesome. But I have to pay 5 points for each one of those at the end of the game. So I am 15 points down just to start off this game. And then I have some inventions that I've bought with my knowledge points, which knowledge points are directly the points that you've earned throughout the game, plus any that you've carried over from previous games. And you use your knowledge points to buy inventions. My inventions are engineering that lets me store wood in my faction board. I also get 2 wood as a building bonus. I gain an additional shield, and each time I gain a foundation. And then I also may store 1 worker in my faction storage, and I get a building bonus of 2 food. So I'm going to be starting with some extra stuff because of my empire that I've built up leading up to this.
Yeah, and then
also,
you've made some progress on the tracks too, right? So
yes,
don't forget
I'm near the end of the military and diplomacy track. There might be some dogs and my wife making an appearance in the video pretty soon.
It's okay. There's birds in the background chirping at my house, so we're going to go with it.
There's birds in your house?
No, they're outside of my house, but they sound like they're on my shoulder, so that's good.
Cool. I can't hear them, so
okay,
you're good.
Good. I see the levels bouncing on my mic, but maybe it's not. All right, cool. So are we ready to get started?
Let's do it. Let's
All
play this
right.
game.
So
Let's let the Romans crush the Japanese.
we are playing this game remotely. So we are going to change a couple of things how we normally play. During the lookout phase, normally you draw one more card than the amount of players, and then you take turns drafting. Since David and I are not in the same place, we are going to be doing a modified lookout phase. So first things first, to start off the game, we should draw 2 common cards and 2 faction cards. And then after that, we will go right into the lookout phase. So the lookout phase, we draw 1 faction card straight into our hand. And then we normally, beginning with the start player, you would draw, like I said, 1 more card than the number of players. That player would pick a card and then pass a card to their neighbor. So David, let's go ahead and say that you are the first player. So right. David is going to draw 3 cards and pick one of those cards.
Okay. All right. So I've got the Hanseatic League, which is great. It lets me spend a person, discard one of my deals to gain 2 points, maybe activated twice. Which this could be really powerful for me if I go for the military quest. And then I've got 1 to spend a worker to gain 2 stone, which is also really great for Romans. And 1 food for each red in my empire, max 3. Oh, that's also good, but I don't have any red in my empire, and I don't know that I'm going to be building any red in my empire. Let's go ahead and just take the Hanseatic League and see if I can get it built. I think I might be able to get this one built because I've actually got some resources from the beginning, some extra resources. So.
All right, so now David has drawn 3 cards. I am going to draw 2 cards and pick from one of those. So we're trying to simulate David passing me the cards. So I drew 2 cards. There is a production, 1 stone for each gray in my empire, or I can spend a worker to gain a gold. Oh no, spend a worker and 1 gold to gain 2 points. So with the Japanese faction, it's tough to get stone. So I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this production building that gives me stone.
Yeah.
And then now I will draw 3 cards, pick 1, and then David can draw 2 cards once I'm done and pick one of those cards. So that's kind of how we're modifying the lookout phase to be playing remotely. Normally, like I said, you would just pick a card from the ones that you draw, pass it to your neighbor, and then they would pick one from what's left over. Now, from this second hand that I drew, this is an easy choice. It's a grain field, which gives me an apple and a building bonus of another apple. As the Japanese faction, I really want to be building deals because that's kind of what we like to do. So I'm going to be keeping the apple production building.
And I went ahead and drew my 2 just to hurry things along a little bit, but I just drew one that's perfect for Romans. It's each time you build golden, gain 1 gold and 1 point. And Romans have a lot of golden buildings, and Romans are pretty good at producing gold. So I think this might be a really good card for me. It's expensive, but once again, I've got 2 expensive cards here, but we'll see what we can do.
All right. So David, you get to go first. Oh, sorry, we need to produce. We then have a production phase.
And as part of that lookout phase, we should have drawn 1 faction card, correct?
Yes, I did that. So go ahead and draw one.
Oh man, I got so many good cards in my hand. It's unbelievable.
You get rid of them. I don't like your good cards.
Oh, don't worry, I'll get rid of them. All right.
Not by playing them. No, you didn't understand what I was saying.
Gain 2 gold.
Okay. I get a sword. Also, everybody, I'm super excited because look what just came in. The Geek Up Bits. Hey.
Oh, I got to see these Geek Up Bits. I have to look at the stream to see them.
Sword, gold.
Oh, nice.
A
Very
shield.
nice.
Oh, man, how cool. All right, so
that is very cool.
I'm getting a sword and a shield that are all fancy. These are available now on the BGG store. We don't make any money from that as Portal. Portal doesn't make any money from that, but well, maybe they do. Maybe there's like licensing stuff. So yeah, go out and buy those because that'll help.
Just buy them anyway, regardless.
And yeah, just buy them because they're awesome. these are really fun to have. All right, so I've produced all the things. I'm ready to go.
All right. And I got to get my shield here, and I got to get my wood and a stone. I'm just producing so much stuff; it's unbelievable.
Yeah, David is like I said, 4 games in, so you really start to see how the expansion can really boost your engine. And the cool thing is, you might notice that I am just starting off with a new empire, and David is well along in an existing empire. So you can do that. The game is balanced to where, since he's going to have to pay so many points at the end of the game because of his provinces, it balances to where it's not unfair that he's getting extra stuff at the start of the game. So
I'm seeing if everyone is still with us in chat because I'm not seeing anything. Is everyone still here in chat?
I show that we have 29 viewers right now.
Okay, well, yes. Okay, nice. Someone says they prefer tomatoes to apples. This person is here. All right, cool.
Fantastic. You know what? There was some confusion. I mean, come on. This is the base game. This is the base game component. You tell me what that is. You tell me. I don't know. It looks like a tomato to me. But then again, they did say that it was an apple, so.
Ignazi says it was an apple. So, I mean.
Yeah, well.
That put it into the
He also said that what was on the die in the Robinson Crusoe game was a check mark, and it looks like a chicken bone to me. So, take that with a grain of salt. It's on a tree. Good point, Josh. It's on a tree.
It's on a tree. I mean, he's got a point.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna play Monty the Merchant, and this is just a fantastic card for me. I'm so excited. Monty the Merchant is a feature that lets me get 1 gold and 1 point every time I build a golden building, and it counts for itself. So I'm gonna pay 2 stone and a wood to build that.
Bullcrap.
2 stone and a wood,
Cheating.
and I get 1 point and 1 gold.
I still have the asterisk stamp, and I'm not afraid to use it for all your cheatingness. All right.
Oh, I ain't cheating, brother.
Easy first turn for me. I'm gonna build a feature and get a free worker there as a building bonus. Man, I'm gonna mess with this light. See if I can get rid of some of the glare. Is that better? Slightly, maybe. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. There we go.
All right, I'm really hoping my dogs don't come and knock over my tripod.
Oh, Eps.
If they do, I apologize.
I'll tell you what happened to my barbarian empire. The plague got us. We didn't know how to bathe. We were having problems. No health care. We crumbled.
He crumbled.
We crumbled big time.
His cookie crumbled big time. Big time.
Cookiesburg crumbled. It did.
All right, paying a stone and a gold as a wood to build my armorer, and my armorer produces swords. S-words.
So something to note, as I am playing the Japanese faction, gross indeed. The Japanese faction, most of our faction buildings can be raised. So David actually can attack my buildings if he wants to on the faction side, which normally you can't do. So the Japanese are a bit riskier to play. Whoa, sorry, I'm getting a call. So it's a bit riskier to play the Japanese because you can get attacked, and David will. Yeah, you're right, Luke. But I can play samurai on my buildings. At any time on my turn, I can put a worker as a samurai on my buildings, and it's like a shield. So it takes 3 to kill my faction buildings instead of 2. So anyway, sorry, that being said, I am going to trade in 2 workers. I'm going to send them off to pick 1 apple.
All right. And I think I am going to, what buildings do you have right now?
None.
What would I get for raising your buildings?
Buildings in my hand or in my deck. Surprisingly enough. No, actually right now I only have a ruin, so it's not raisable.
I can't raise it.
No.
Okay. All right. This is this is a good example, guys, of how you can play Imperial Settlers in the times of self-quarantining and social distancing. You can play Imperial Settlers with your friends online.
Yeah.
So this is how you do it.
It's Tabletopia, but the cool thing, you can play it on Tabletopia, but the cool thing is we're playing the Rise of the Empire expansion via Skype.
Yep. Via Skype,
yeah.
Correct. And you could totally do that too with your friends.
Welcome to the future.
All right. So I need to build this, but I'm trying to decide how to build. Oh, you know what? This is how I'm going to build it. Yeah, this is how I'm going to build it. I'm going to build it by, oh, I want to go for that thing and I want to use this card. I need to get these guys built. I need to get these guys built. I'm going to risk it.
You probably should get those guys built. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. I shouldn't have leaned down. My camera's trying to find me. My bad.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, camera. The focusing, it's going crazy. I may have to fix that here in a second.
All right. While you're doing that, I'm going to
there we go. And we're back.
Raise a card from my hand for a point and a gold. And I will gain my point here.
All right.
So I'm at 2 points.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm keeping track of the points. So David's already at 2.
Keep a track here as well, just so I don't have to use my asterisk stamp.
Yeah, I was about to say, you better keep track because I'm keeping track. Yes, the big box mentioned earlier was for Imperial Settlers EPs. That's going to be coming out soon, I think. It's going to be, if you pre-ordered it, it's shipping fairly soon, I think, within the next month or two. And then also, I'm sure it'll be available for purchase in some way. Okay, I'm going to be spending the wood and the apple that I have to build the grain field. So the grain field produces 1 apple, and as a building bonus, I get another apple. So I get 2 from that building. You kissed the pre-order. Why would you do that? That's gross. I'm just kidding. You missed the pre-order. I know what you're saying. Sorry.
Yeah, I believe those are going to be available to purchase through the web store. I'm pretty sure Luke should know.
Apparently that wasn't in that big vault of secrets that they opened for you.
I have access to information that I can pull up, but I can't pull it up right now because I'm using all of the computers in my house to make this work.
They will, Luke says. They will. Okay, yeah.
Yes,
you guys, y'all have no idea how much is going on to make this happen. So this is actually fantastic. This is all working out.
It is. It's great. It's amazing. Technology is amazing. The future is now, I'm telling you. Is it my turn?
It is your turn. Sorry, because
I'm building me a trade colony. Oh, yeah, brother.
Oh, that's such a good card.
Trade colony. It is a good card. And I'm using this armor as trade colony produces gold and people, and it counts as red, brown, and gray. Which for me, gray is great right now because I get production for gray. So I'm going to pay my 3 resources in gold. Doesn't even matter what they are because I'm rolling in the gold right now.
All right.
So I got my trade colony out there.
So I'm going to make a deal. I'm going to spend an apple to make a deal. And I'm going to be using these ninjas, so I will get 1 sword for doing that. There we go.
All right. Just checking out chat. I want to build another one of these, but I can't quite do it yet. That's okay. I'm going to trade in my people here for... what do I want to trade in my people for? You know what? I can store wood right now. I can only store 1 person, but I can store up to 3 wood. So let me trade in my people for wood because I think I'm going to have to store them because I want to leave out that. So I'm going to trade in my people for my workers for 1 wood. And there we go.
Okay. I am going...
Shielding as well.
Oh, you're shielding up? Good call. Yeah. Good move. Good call. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and spend... Well, you know what? I'm going to need to do... the decisions. The decisions! Okay, I will spend 1 sword from my hand to raise this card and get 1 gold and 1 stone.
All right, I think I'm gonna have to pass. I think I've got some really good buildings out this round, but I'm gonna have to pass.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so David has passed for the round, so still in teaching mode here. This means that I get to just do action after action. Since David passed, I cannot attack him. I can't interact with him, but I'm also safe too to just take actions because he went ahead and passed. So. I think what I'm going to do is I now have a gold and a stone. I am going to.
Oh yes, it is released. So Josh G, you don't pre-order this. You just go buy this. You buy it right now. It's out. It's available.
Heck
Rise of the
yes.
Empires.
All right, I'm gonna spend. Let's see here. I'm gonna spend two workers, sorry, as to get a wood, and then I'm gonna spend that wood and then get rid of the ruins in my empire to build the stalls. Is an action card that says spend one apple to gain a point, may be activated twice. So I've spent that. And then now what I'm going to do, let's see here. I could build 2 stone, but I have to get rid of a building to do that, and I want to keep those apples. Oh man. Man, this is going to be tough. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it and just trust that I can get apples in from another source. So I'm gonna spend a gold and a stone. Actually, sorry. Before I do that, I'm gonna put this worker right here as a samurai. So I now have a samurai on my card, and then I'm gonna spend this gold as a stone and then this stone as a stone, and then get rid of this card from my empire here, and then I get a production of 1 point for each samurai in my empire up to 3, so I will gain 1 point currently. And let's see here. I am going to spend an apple to activate this card once, so spend an apple to gain a point, maybe activated twice, so I'm going to do that one time, and I think that's all I can do as well, so I'm going to lose a sword, but I got a couple of points, so that's good. And we're going to go on to...
You should have had 3 points, correct?
3? When did I get another one?
Did you activate the Apple card twice?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
Only once.
I thought you said you got 3 points, but I'm trying to keep track over here.
I only activated it once. I only have 1 apple currently, so I should be playing this solo.
Luke's gonna be playing solo tonight.
So I'll tell you one thing. I was playing solo as the Amazons, and I was almost going to play as the Amazons, but I don't think they're fair. So Luke, if you play with the Amazons, because I was getting like 80 points in game 2 with the Amazons after I paid for my province. It was ridiculous. Yeah, with the Amazons.
Amazons.
The Amazons. All right.
Also, John, Josh G25, listen to chat. Go get this now. Just do it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It really is. I'm really enjoying this this campaign. This is our 7th or 8th game. It's between solo and what we've played together.
Yeah,
we've played it quite a bit.
This is our 5th one together, and yeah, so
I've played it 3 or 4 times by myself.
Eps T1 is like, wait, 80?
Dude,
how?
I'm telling you. Okay, because I'll tell you how. There's a production token that you can get that says a building's production activates twice, and then the building gets discarded. The Amazons are all about using a card once and then it's done. They're all building bonuses. And there's one that says production, draw 3 Amazon cards, keep as many as you want, or discard all 3 of them for 2 points each, or up to all 3 of them. So I did that twice because of my token, and there was another card that activated it. So I drew 6 cards, discarded all of them for 12 points, because there's also an Amazon card that lets you draw cards from your discard pile. I'm telling you, it was nuts. I was sitting at my table geeking out. It was a lot. It was awesome. So anyway,
that's awesome. I haven't played with Amazons yet, and I need to do it.
Oh, you do.
I keep playing as base factions just because I just love this game so much. It's so good.
It's really good.
Anyway, all right. Are you done with your stuff? Are we cleaning up?
Yeah, we're cleaning up. I'm leaving my samurai.
All right. I'm storing a sword on a wood because I can store wood now, and I'm gonna reproduce my shield. So I'm gonna go ahead and produce that.
So let's not forget our quests. Just to remind you what we've got, there is have 5 golden, red, or white in your hand in any combination. There is have a production feature and action of the same color. And then there is have 4 different types of deals. Those are the quests that we are going for.
Okay, cool.
All right, sweet. So we're cleanup phase. Now we're going to do the lookout. So I'm going to draw 1. We're in round 2. I'm going to draw one card, and then I'm going first this round, so I will draw 3 cards. David, you can go ahead and draw 2.
Okay. It's good, but I need
keep this one, I
need
think.
different stuff now.
Although I am producing 2 swords, so I'm going to have the ability to raise, but you're going to get rid of that real quick, I bet. All right, so I'm going to keep the village for now. 57 has been your... Okay. So let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Ed. Ignazi has been texting us pictures of his score, and I'm pretty sure they're doctored. They're photoshopped because he was talking about like 120 points, 109 points. And so I told him that I'm going to mail him my asterisk stamp because it needs to go all over his sheet and his face as a cheater. There's no way he's getting 100 and something points.
All right, I kept my joiner card here that lets me spend a person and a wood to gain 2 points because I got to start earning some points. Big
all right,
time.
I'm drawing 3, and you can go ahead and draw 2. I'm going to pick... Wait, no. I draw 2.
I'm drawing 3.
Sorry, not 3.
Yeah, you draw 2.
Yeah, that is true.
That's right. The designer can change the words.
That is true, Ben.
I don't believe you. In the words of Ron Burgundy, and it's correct.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, I'm gonna keep the Watchtower. I love the Watchtower. Such a good card.
I'm also keeping a Watchtower.
How dare you? Well, I'll watch you from my Watchtower and make.
And I'll watch you from my Watchtower.
I'll make angry faces and shake my fist.
I'll shake both fists.
I'll sit across my Watchtower and go, nah. All right. So I get to go first this time, but we need to produce first. So I'm gonna get let's see, a point because I've got a samurai, and then let's see, I get 2 swords.
So I've got an interesting card here that lets me produce an Atlantean technology token or a stone. I'm not using any Atlantean cards, so there's no point in producing that. But that's just to let you know you can deck build with this expansion. It incorporates all the expansions for Imperial settlers, all the new civilizations, so you can include all of those and deck build.
Yeah.
Gold for that card.
And in fact, which provinces you draw might make that decision for you. Like, oh, okay, I drew some cards that have blessing tokens. I'm going to pull in the Aztec faction, things like that. And if you don't have the expansions, you can just draw another card. It's not a big deal. But it is nice that all the expansions are included in the box, just in case you want to pull in cards from, Why Can't We Be Friends, 3 is a Magic Number, all kinds of different choices you can make.
And a sword. All right. I produced my pile of gold, and you can take your turn when you're ready, sir.
Okay, then. I guess we're enemies now. Okay, I will spend. I'll spend 1 wood to build out a village that gives me 2 people. Hello, welcome to my village.
You have anything that I can raise right now?
No.
That village you
By
just
that
built?
I mean yes. Yeah, I can. You can raise my village. It has a reward of 1 papal and 1 wood. So what do you think about that?
I think that's pretty good for me.
You just walk over to my village. Oh, that's pretty nice. I'll take a people and
I'll take a people
that log from your house.
and I'll take
Thanks.
some of this wood. Let me go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to
All
raise
right,
that.
I'm turning it over to get a foundation.
So one of the I gained a worker and a wood. So one of the cool things about the Romans is they're actually really good at producing and keeping swords. So, I didn't even produce my people from my card.
Do it. All right, you went.
I went. I just raised.
Okay, so I am going to spend 1 wood and that foundation that you've just gifted me to go ahead and build the dojo, which is a feature that says each time I make a deal, I gain a point, and then I get 1 Japanese card as a building bonus. So, as an action, as a freebie action, I'm going to place samurais on my buildings here.
am going to build a watchtower, draw 2 cards, because a watchtower produces 1 card and lets you draw a card as a bonus, building bonus. So I'm going to produce my watchtower there and draw 2 cards. I'm going to draw, I think I might be drawing common cards. I'm going to draw at least 1 common card. Let's see what I get. I got another carpenter. Spend 1 person and 2 wood. No, a carpenter, not a joiner. 1 carpenter and 2 wood. The joiner is great. He's got a catapult that's a big spoon. It's really cool.
That's amazing.
Like
okay.
yes. And then I'm going to draw a faction card. So, yes.
Okay.
Oh, man, I'm drawing a lot of production.
I need that right now. That would be good. Okay. I am going to spend 2 workers. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Oh, man, this is tough. Okay. What to do? What should I do? I am going to spend 2 workers to draw 1 card. And that might make a decision for me. And I'm going to draw a common card. Nice. Okay. That helps.
All right, I'm going to spend you know what? I wish I had a gold feature, because then I could complete a quest. I'm going to go ahead and use my watchtower as a foundation. It got me my 2 cards to build another trade colony, because it's just such a good production card. And counts as red, gray, and brown once again. Just really good. These my cards may be getting out of. I'm building so many cards. They may be getting out of my camera shot before too long.
It's okay. We have some components off screen because there's just too much to keep up with.
Yeah, I was just bragging about how many cards.
I know, it's okay. Oh man. Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, I produced my gold and my worker. Can't forget that.
Don't forget that. Okay, I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna spend 2 more workers to draw 1 more card. See what I get. Ugh. Bummer.
That's what I like to hear.
No.
For those of you who might have misheard what Paul just said, he said that sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Because it sounded like something
Sorry,
different.
didn't mean to accidentally curse a bit. That's not what I was intending to do. Yeah, bummer equals fantastic.
Bummer equals fantastic draw to me. Correct. You are correct.
That's very true.
I'm like, yes. All right, I'm gonna spend 2 wood, 2 gold as wood. So much gold.
Oh my gosh, we get it. Oh my gosh, it's raining gold from the sky in my empire.
I'm just bragging now because I feel like I'm gonna crumble this time. I'm feeling so insecure at the Romans.
I don't know. It's looking pretty good for you.
Well, it looks better than it is.
Okay. Well, here's what I'll do. I'm not gonna be able to do the thing I wanted to do this turn, so instead, I am going to spend a sword to raise this gold mine, getting a point and then a worker. Or no, sorry, a gold. A point and a gold. So that's my turn.
All right, I'm going to spend... I'm going to spend a worker and a wood. I'm going to spend a gold as a wood to activate my card here to get me 2 points. So 2 points.
2 points. All right, you're up to 4. Good deal. Oh no. All right, I'm going to spend my other sword to raise my watchtower and get 2 cards. And I think I'm going to do 2 faction cards. I think that's what I want to do.
All right, nice. I'm going to spend a stone, and I'm going to spend my joiner that I just activated as a foundation, so that I can build my builder, which produces a wood and a stone. So wood and a stone.
All right. I'm spending this gold as a wood to build the farm, which will give me a worker and a food. So I'm going to... Now, that also lets me complete a quest. I'm going to immediately assign... Let's see here. I'm immediately going to assign a worker as a samurai to my farm here. And then I've completed the quest of argumentative like Socrates. So I'm great at arguing, apparently. I have a production feature and action location of the same color in my empire.
This is what I was going. I was hoping to get.
Okay,
that.
so I get to draw. Let's see here. I get to draw 3 faction cards, keep 1, and reshuffle the others. This gets flipped over now, so it's still available, but it would just increase 1 on the track. Because of that, where's my pencil here? I had it somewhere. I'm gonna get to increase.
You can borrow mine.
Hold on.
Okay.
I've got a pen. Oh, how amazing it would it be if I just like... Wait, hold on. Here, can I have your pencil real quick?
Yeah. Yeah, here you go.
Okay, hold on. Thanks. Oh, it turned into a pin.
Yeah,
that's so weird. Jeez.
Weird.
All right, so I get 3 spaces on this track, which will get me a heart. That's fantastic. That will allow me to not pay for a province upkeep cost next
Oh yeah,
game.
you know what? I totally forgot that I got to pay for my provinces. I've got to pay for 2 provinces.
That's
time.
also something we forgot to mention. As you expand your empire, you have to pay these upkeep costs for all of your provinces. And if you don't pay them before the end of the game, you get 0 points.
I also forgot that I get an extra card in my hand because of my
Draw it. Just draw it, bro.
and my sword that I forgot to get.
I'm gonna resolve my my quest here. I get to draw 3, keep 1, and reshuffle the others. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm keeping the one that lets me get apples.
All right, I'm gonna spend. Okay, let me see here. Let me map this out because I think I can do it, and that would get me.
Uh-oh. Hold on. The camera's being weird. Let me fix that.
All right.
See if I can fix that. Reconnect. There we go. Woo, it's fixed.
While you're reconnecting, I'm gonna spend 1 wood to build a Hunter Joe. And Hunter Joe here lets me spend people to gain apples.
Okay. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 1 apple to get 2 apples.
That's a terrible deal.
It's a fantastic trade, and I'll take it.
All right, I'm going to spend a stone to go ahead and get rid of my Hunter Joe because I just need foundations. Because what I'm trying to do, in case you haven't noticed, I'm really just trying to build as many faction cards as I can. That stone gets me a wood and a stone. So I'm trying to get as many faction cards as I can so I can get points. Because I am going to need them.
All right, I'm spending 1 apple to make a deal with this gate card here. So the gate is a cool card, but I don't want to get rid of a lot of cards in my hand. So I'm going to go ahead and just make a deal with it, which will get me a point because I get points for deals. And I will gain 1 more apple from that deal. So, and then I'll gain 1 point.
All right, 2 wood and a stone, and I'm spending 1 good. I should have built this earlier and would have gotten 1 more point. If I lose by 1 point, it's because I made this play wrong. I'm building the baker, which gets me a point for each red in my empire, and additionally, I get to draw a card. So I get 1, 2, 3 points.
Cheating.
1, 2, 3 points. And I get to draw a card. So what kind of card do I want to draw? I want to draw a good one.
Let's look for one of those bummer draws. Van Rummel? Von Rummel? Sorry, that's Ben, I believe. All right.
I'm drawing a basic card.
Okay, I'm activating the stalls twice to gain 2 points.
You would.
You're dang straight I would, and I'd do it again. But I don't have many more apples.
All right. Spend one and two. That's not going to help me right now. Spend one and two. That's possible. Let's build. These are expensive.
Make them fear your top decking abilities.
That's
I have
right.
zero top decking
Yes.
abilities. I have some okay cards, but we have to get rid of some of these.
All right. Oh, I can't do that yet. I'm doing things out of order. I'm playing like I'm playing solo. Spending people and spending them as resources directly. Because when you play solo, you can just spend people as an action. So
That's true.
spend workers. Spend workers. I'm gaining 2 wood
Okay,
with 4
so I
workers.
am gonna pass. So now you can spend away.
Okay, I'm gonna spend
Try and
two
fix
wood and a
this a little bit
stone
here.
to gold as a stone to build my carpenter, which lets me spend a person and 2 wood to gain 3 points, which is really great if I can produce enough wood. But I think I have the production that I need to do that next round, which is going to be clutch because I need points like a son of a gun.
Yeah, that will
But I
be.
was able to get 4 faction locations out that round, or 3 faction locations out
Yeah,
that round.
which at the end of the game, you score a point for every common building you have, and then 2 points for every faction building you have. So building points or building locations is points. It's very good to do that.
And for the Romans, their faction locations can't be raised. So
That's
it's for
true.
me, it's a sound
That is
strategy
true.
to build as many faction locations as possible.
All right, are you done with all of your things?
I'm done.
All right, so we're in the cleanup, and then we're going to go to round three, where you will be the foist player.
All right. I'm just gonna leave my
Yeah,
shield here
yeah, me too.
because I'm gonna put it there every
All
round
right, so
anyway.
you're first, which means I draw 2 cards and you draw 3 cards.
I draw 3 cards. Correct. 2, 3, not 4. Don't want to cheat. Spend 1 and 1 to gain 2. Spend 1 to gain 1. Maybe I
I'm
have
going to
to go
keep
twice.
the
That's gonna be better.
monument. Sorry, it's fading
And
a
I'm
little
keeping a
bit.
sawmill, which lets me spend wood to gain points.
All right,
1 point.
now I will draw 3 cards and you can draw 2.
All right.
And I think I'm going to keep another watchtower. I like the watchtower. It's a good card. Gives you cards, which is always good. Card draw is really
All right.
great.
I'm gonna keep lumberjacks, which lets me spend people to gain wood. And let's face it, I'm just gonna use that as a foundation immediately.
All right, so I think we're on to production.
I drew my faction card just now.
Okay, sweet. So I get 2 of these. Ugh. Okay. And then a person and a apple. It's really weird. I'm drawing a bunch of apples. I'm producing a bunch of apples. So strange.
It's so strange as the
Yeah, that's like the
Japanese.
weirdest thing. I normally don't ever draw apples. 1, 2, 3. And this.
I am telling you, I'm a fan of the production that the Romans have going right now, but I'm not a fan of the point engine that the Romans have going right
The
now.
Romans are good. The Romans are really good, but it is it can be tough to get them going. Once they get going, though, they're like unstoppable. Like their faction combos are insane.
Yeah, they are, and I just haven't been drawing the cards that I need. I really haven't
Yeah.
been. 1 and then 3 of those, and then I've got so many gray that I think I'm up to 3 stone for that card. But let me see.
I would. I think I'm good.
1, 2. Nope, I'm only up to 2. 3, 2 stone.
Some upgraded apple pieces. So I'll tell you, Ben, if you go to topshelfgamer.com, I know this is very tiny and hard to see, but it's like this tiny carved plastic apple. It's so great. They have some upgrade kits over there, and then the Geek Up bits from BGG Store are really cool as well. This is a game that I knew. This is my favorite game, so I slowly upgrade this game. I've had it for 3 or 4 years now, so.
Had longer than that, I think.
What 2015? Oh yeah, 5 years actually, because I got it in 2015. I believe that's kind of when I discovered the hobby, the true hobby. I played Magic the Gathering before that, but let's be real. I discovered the true hobby of board gaming before, or in 15. Magic was fun. I just didn't have the time or the money to play it, honestly.
And my sword. Okay, I've got a lot of stuff, and I got to turn all this stuff into points this round.
Good luck. Okay, are you you're going first? So you go ahead and
Yes.
take your first action.
I, you upgrade my copy, get some upgraded pieces. I can't tell what Von Rummel if that was a cuss word or if he just typed 3 asterisks in the chat. I'm not sure.
think if you try and share certain links, like maybe he shared a link to the
Oh,
upgraded,
yeah.
it like blocks it out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you said a cuss word. I know it. I'm just kidding.
How could you say that? There are children that watch the stream. Not really. How could you put 3 asterisks? That's rough.
That's rough. That is so rough. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and activate. Oh my gosh, you did it again.
Because your mother.
I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and spend a people and 2 wood to gain 3 points.
All right, 2 points. 3 points?
3 points. 3. Yeah.
Okay, are you keeping track? I have you at 7.
I'm at 10. I'm at 10, my friend.
Okay. I'm going to try to keep better track. This is really just for visual so that people can see. So I will try and keep better track. Okay, I apologize. All right, so I am going to go ahead and make a deal with the farm by spending an apple, which will give me 1 point, and then it'll give me a person for the deal.
All right, I'm going to spend a gold as a food and build my legion, which produces cards. It produces common cards. So it produces 1 every round, and then it produces 1 as a building bonus.
I like the sound of the legion coming at me.
The legion's coming for you. Get 2 common cards.
I have a farm. Is that threatening?
Oh, this is good.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pay. Let's see here. I'm gonna pay a stone, or no, sorry. I'm gonna spend 2 workers to go and grab a stone. Is what I meant to say there. And that's my turn.
All right. I'm gonna spend a stone to build this monument because it just produces a point.
Yes, Ed. I think that's what you said your name was. That you do get resources from a deal immediately.
Yes.
So that's why I was saying in the explanation, these are kind of like little mini production buildings. So the Japanese faction is really cool because they get a lot of deals. That's what they like to do. And then that produces some goods for them every round as well. And these can't be attacked. So, well, they can actually. You can steal deals. I take that back. You can absolutely steal deals from people.
Oh, the Romans are really good at stealing deals if you draw the right cards.
Yeah. They
just straight up
somebody's just deals. Writing on a contract, a Roman guy comes in, signs his name over it. That's mine now. Well, but I negotiated and everything.
Nope, not anymore. It's mine. I keep this. You see this now? I keep this. You send your army to get it back. Ed, that's probably why your scores haven't been as good, because you haven't been getting your deals immediately when you produce them.
Yeah, that is true. They don't score you points. That's
they
a good
don't,
point.
And that is a good point. Yeah. All right, so I built my monument.
Okay.
And I got my point. I'm at 11 now.
You did get a point. All right, I'm going to move you on that. So, funny, great minds think alike. I am also going to build a monument.
Luke says you're allowed to play wrong if you want.
Oh, you are?
Great. It is great to get some deals out early. He says it's your game. You're allowed.
Sweet. Well, I just took the action to get 12 points. And 1, 2.
Man. Oh, I want to take that action too.
You can.
Von Rummel. Think if it's a handicap now to play the game.
Man.
Resources be like Goku taking the weighted clothes off at the martial arts tournament.
He's got a mouth of a sailor, Von Rummel.
Now that you play the game the right way, you'll be like, oh my gosh, this is so easy this whole time. I never knew how easy it could be.
Yes. Yeah, that's absolutely. So, as to run, that is very true. I'm getting points from building this. There are other cards that allow you to use deals even more, but I don't have them quite yet.
No, Von Rummel, it didn't work. It just looked like you cussed twice.
You posted once, saw it, and then cussed about it.
Just go to Top Shelf Gamer, search Imperial Settlers for those bits. There you go.
I quit. I
Yes.
give up.
Yes. And 1 million
You
points.
win
That's what I
Twitch.
get.
That's awesome. All right.
All right. Whose turn is it?
I just built a monument and got a point, so I think
Okay.
it's your turn.
The last thing I did, was build my whatchamacallit, my monument.
Yep. We've only got one more round. This is the next.
I know, man.
last round.
I feel like I am crumbling hardcore this time. Like I am just not. I'm not getting where I need to be.
Well, I'm feeling like it's time for tiny hands to come in and out of my frame. Hello. I'm waiting for my turn. Love these tiny
All right,
hands. Okay, sorry.
1 wood to build a sawmill, which lets me spend wood to gain a point, maybe activated twice.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. All right, I'm going to spend a wood, and then I'm going to get rid of this monument to build the Takashi's Fishes. So that's happening. All right, sorry, it says an action, and then a building bonus is 1 point for every red in my empire, max 3, so I only gain 3.
All right, I need to trade in workers for a card really badly because I need faction cards because I've got so much. Oh my gosh! Actually, this is a good thing. Okay, that's a good.
I also took. Oh, sorry, I didn't clean this up from last round, so I'm getting rid of those apples. And then I put a couple of samurai as a bonus action on my last turn.
Okay, cool.
All right, you good? You good?
Yep, I built my sawmill.
All right, sweet.
And then I'm sorry, I drew my card. I drew a Legion card, which lets me produce more cards, which is great. Although they're common cards, which isn't as great because I really need Roman cards, but that's okay. Producing common cards is never a bad thing.
Oh, it specifically says common.
Yeah,
Okay.
it produces 1 common and building bonus 1 common.
Okay, sweet. All right, I'm going to spend a sword to get rid of this watchtower and draw 2 cards. I think I'm going to draw faction cards.
All right, I'm going to spend a gold as a food and use my carpenter here, which is a really good point generation card, but I need the foundation, and I haven't. And I've already activated this,
Okay.
so I'm going to build my Legion with that and gain 2 common cards. And oh, this is great! This is great!
What did you do?
Oh, it's so great!
All right. Well, I don't like the sound of that, but I'm going to spend an apple to build this rice fields and get 2 more apples.
Yeah, it's a good tip to always try to draw cards as my first cards, but that card that I played to draw cards just then was one that I just drew.
Yeah.
So it was actually, I would have played it first because I need cards really badly. But yeah, I would have definitely played that. It's a very good tip. All right.
All right, I just built my rice fields.
Okay, cool. I'm going to build this amazing Merchants Guild. It is a production card. It produces 1 gold for each gold in my empire, max 3, which right now it is producing 3, but I also get a gold and a point for building it because of my feature down here, Monty the Merchant.
Ridiculous.
So I get 4 gold and a point. So I'm at 12 points. Beginning of the round. Yeah, beginning of the round is the best time to draw cards if you can.
That is true.
So 4 gold.
How many points did you get?
1 point.
1 point. All right, so what are you at? I have you at 12. I think I've missed some.
I'm at 12.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's see here. I'm kind of at a point where I guess I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 apples to gain a gold and a point. I activated Takashi's Fishes there.
All right, I'm going to spend 2 gold as wood to build the old forest to gain 2 wood.
Okay.
I'm just getting nothing but production this time, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think All right. I'm going to spend these 2 apples to get 2 points.
All right, I'm going to spend these 2 wood to get 2 points.
Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and spend these 2 workers to draw another faction card, and let's see what I get. Oh, nice. Okay, sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet.
Oh, this is good. This is good. I'm going to spend a gold as a wood to build a village and produce 2 workers.
Yeah, there's all kinds of good tips here, Ed. Yeah, and if y'all have, yeah, absolutely. If y'all have tips like that, put them in chat. We're hopefully y'all will learn something about the game. We're no experts, and we're probably not going to have massive scores, but we have a lot of fun.
Yep.
I am going to spend a gold as a food, and then make a deal with this building to get a stone, which will give me a point, and then also I completed another quest. So I've got.
Oh man, I didn't complete any quest this time, which I've got to because it's getting so expensive for me to run this empire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
What's up?
nothing. I'm doing something on my next turn.
Okay, sorry. I completed this one. I have 4 deals of different types, so I get to draw 1 common, raise 1 for free, and 3 common, raise 1 for free, and then discard the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this one. I'm going to cross off these 3 on the military track here, and then
Yeah, you've got so many cards built. You're gonna have a great score for a first game.
we'll see. We shall see. And then what do I get to do? Oh, 3 common, I raise 1, and then, okay, sweet. So the 3 that I drew, I am gonna keep, and by that I mean raise this card that gives me an apple and a point. So I will do that.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and pay for my provinces since I have all this stone that was about to go to waste.
All right. Yeah, I don't have to do that just yet.
Yeah, Ed, Ed said his best faction game. He almost got through his entire faction deck. Which, if you can do that, man, you're doing really good.
Yeah.
Because getting to that faction deck is key.
I don't always.
It's really key.
I do not always do that. Okay. Well, I think I can't really activate much else. I think I am going to go ahead and what could I do here? I think I could. Oh, I know what I could do. So I'm going to spend this sword to raise. Spend the sword to raise the barracks, giving me a worker and a point. That's my turn.
All right, I'm spending 2 workers to draw another faction card. Please be. Oh, come on. Now I get the administration.
Oh man, that's a good card for David.
It's a great card, and it's way too late in the game to get it.
All right, I'm gonna spend this apple to make a deal with this card, getting a worker and a point.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and build my administration here for 2 stone, and the administration gets me point or gold each time I build Roman. Right now, I'm going straight for points, so I'm going to spend this baker as a foundation, and I'm going to spend 2 stone. 1 gold is stone. And also, just as a heads up to everybody, I'm only paying for 2 of my provinces this round because I have on this bottom track I have a heart, so I don't have to pay for 1 of my provinces. So I'm only paying the 4 stone instead of 4 stone and 2 wood. So.
And how many points have you gained from that? I still have you at 12.
I'm at 15.
15. Okay, keeping you at 15.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm gonna try and keep track of that. All right, I'm spending my 2 workers to draw another faction card.
All right. I'm going to spend a worker. Wait. Oh, no, dang it.
What's up?
I want to do something that I can't do, but I can do it if I do this. If I raise.
It's like the #1 rule of doing things, David. Okay, you can't do stuff that you can't do. All right, even if you want to.
But I can't do stuff. But I can't do stuff that I can do, and that's what's cool.
Right, you are. It's so true.
I'm gonna raise. I'm gonna raise this card out of my hand to gain a gold and a food.
All right, I'm gonna pass.
All right, I've got a stack of gold. I got a person here, so I'm gonna spend 2 of my gold to build a lumberjacks. 2 of my gold. Boom, boom. 1, 2, and then I'm gonna spend a worker. Oh wait, that was not what I thought it was. Oops. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I can store a worker. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So I will spend a stone and a wood. Get rid of my lumberjacks because it doesn't do what I thought it did. I thought it just gives me wood. I don't need more wood. I need to build the stone cutter to get 2 more stone because that's exactly what I need is more stone.
You do.
My
Von Rommel makes a
cards.
good point. It is helpful to know that the barbarians use more wood and Romans and Egyptians use a lot more stone. That is true.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely helps you as you go through and make your decisions.
Yeah, they each have kind of a unique thing that they like to do. Like I said, the Japanese like to make deals and use food to do cool things. The Romans are all about building that infrastructure, stone and gold, and using their bonus or benefiting from their faction buildings. Egyptians use gold in a big way and also stone.
I just built a Roman building, so I got another point, so I'm at 16.
All right, 16 points.
Yep. Yep. And I think I have to pass because I am plumb out of cards.
Okay. Also, I would like to point out that we're probably going to cut it at about 6:45 because we do have to. Sorry, I'm thinking this is Central Time, so
7:45.
7:45. Sorry,
Eastern.
because we are going to have to set up for the next game because we're going to also stream Barbarian Hordes from the Rise of the Empire.
Yes.
So hopefully we'll be able to get through this
Yes.
last round, and if not, then we'll just be really close. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go into the cleanup phase.
Oh, we got this.
We
bro.
got it.
We got this.
We got it. We can knock it out. Play like Ignazi and Joanna did. 2 points. I build this. I win. 3 points. Like, oh my gosh. They play so fast. 4th round. I'm the first player, I think, right? And then, wait. You were first. I was first. You were first. Yeah, I'm first player.
I was first this last time. Yeah.
First player. All right.
Yep.
So then we will go ahead and do lookout phase.
Man, I wish I'd had this card so long ago.
Ooh. Get a gold. That's pretty nice. All right, and then I'll draw 3 and you draw 2.
Okay, I know what I'm keeping. For show, my friend.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'll do that maybe. Ooh, actually, I'm going to keep that one, I think. Okay. And then now I'll draw 2.
Keeping my marketplace lets me spend a wood, a stone, and a food to gain 3 points. I'll draw 3. Of these 3, 1 point for each gold in your empire and draw a card. That is solid gold for me.
Yoicks. Okay, that is good.
It's max of 6, right?
What's the card name?
It is apartment.
Apartment. I don't remember that being in the FAQ.
Well, then I'm not. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to get.
I mean, who knows? All right. So then now we'll go into production. Let's see here. We can produce at the same time. Get my 2.
Oh, this is great. I get to produce 2 cards.
That is really nice, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. 2 workers.
Stone.
Okay. I love the muttering that goes on during each production phase. 2 workers.
Yeah.
3 cards and 4 cents. And then I have the. Okay. Another food. Good grief. This. Man. Think of if we were playing a 5th round.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Phase
If
would
we were
be
playing a 5th round.
nuts.
Also, if we were playing a 5th round, I would get over 100 points, I think. I really
That's
do.
insane.
I mean, but then again, I had so many starting bonuses.
Yeah.
Like, I did have a lot of starting bonuses.
Wood. Okay, I think that's it.
I'm up to 3 on that.
Eee. Eee. my God, look at all these people. And apples, actually. It's the apples that are crazy. Grief.
Okay, I'm still working. So I'm sorry, we're working
Well, I'm
through
first
for
player.
each pair of
So
gray.
I'm going to go ahead and
One,
start doing some stuff, maybe. Possibly.
one, two. Am I really only getting two from that card? Okay, I'm only getting two from that card. That's okay.
Okay, I am going to build...
I produce a point, by the way, if you want to increase me
Ooh,
by a
yep,
point.
yep, yep. So I have you at 17. Please let me know if that is not correct.
Okay, I am at 17.
Okay.
Correct.
I'm going to spend one worker, or two workers, sorry, to get a wood. And that's my first turn.
Yes, if somebody asked about the playmat, it is on the Portal website, portalgamesus.com. I'm still producing, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm
So,
just.
Ed, that is true. The Amazon, so Ignacy was talking about the Amazon faction. Basically, he was inspired by terraforming Mars, and he loved the mechanic where when you play something, it's done, right? When you produce, it's everything in that deck. A lot of that is a building bonus, right? So when you build one thing with the Amazon's deck, it does a thing, and then you are done with it. But the cool thing about the Amazons is they have this reshuffling mechanic. So if you use an Amazon card as a foundation, it goes back into your deck. So you can get a cool thing from it, shuffle it back into your deck as you use it for a foundation, and you kind of have that loop going. So it's tough to kind of wrap your head around, but it's a very different faction for Imperial Settlers for sure.
Okay, I just played a Watchtower that let me draw two cards, and I drew two cards that I needed round one, but
Okay,
I got
good.
them now.
Good deal.
So,
It's
yeah,
good to know.
yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm spending two wood to get. Actually, you know what? Yeah, oh, it's okay. I'll spend two wood to build out the lumberjacks.
All right, I'm gonna spend two stone to build another administration, which gets me 2 points now. So
Ooh,
19.
2 points. All right.
Yep.
Good.
Now I get 2 points every time I build Roman. Oh yeah, sucker!
Bang it! All right, I'm gonna spend two apples to get a point and a gold.
All right, I'm gonna spend two wood to build the marketplace, which I get a. This lets me spend resources to gain points, but I also get a point and a gold every time I build gold. So point and a gold.
Right.
So I'm at 20.
20. So don't use non-faction cards as foundation. Well, you don't have to. You can always use your faction locations as foundations. It doesn't always make sense, but with the Amazons, it's less brutal because they get shuffled back into your deck. So it's not always as bad with the Amazons. Okay, so let's see here. I am going to spend one worker to gain two wood from that location.
All right, I'm going to spend two stone and a wood, a gold is a wood, to build an apartment. This is a feature that gets me a point for every golden in my empire. Additionally, I get to draw a card. So the golden in my empire, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives me 5 points.
3, 4, 5. Dang.
25. And I get to draw a card. I will definitely be drawing a faction card. Oh my goodness gracious.
What? What did you do?
Oh, you'll see on my next turn, son.
Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend a gold as a stone, and then a stone as a stone, and a wood, and I'm going to build the Hanseatic League. It's an action that lets me do a thing that I want to do.
Oh, I also completed a quest just now.
Oh, crap. Okay, which one?
I completed. Also, remind me of the quest. I only get one because it's one you've already completed. It's the one for having a feature, an action, and a production of the same color.
Yeah. So that one is one on the military track.
Okay, so I've got one on the military track. And then what are our other two quests? Because I may have completed.
There's one that says have 5 golden, red, or white cards in your hand in any combination. And then the other one is have four deals of a different type.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I may have had the other one at some point, but honestly, I just can't worry about it.
All right.
Um, um, all right. But I do get 1 point on that military track, which was good. Is it my turn or
So
your
I
turn?
had you at
Sorry.
25. You gained one more.
I no, I have. I'm still at
Okay,
25.
sweet. I don't know. You said you just completed a quest.
I did complete a quest, but I just realized I had it completed.
Ah, so it's probably your turn.
I I done been having it completed. All right, so for my turn, I'm going to build another administration. I have three. That's
Oh.
3 points every time I build a Roman card. So that's I'm going to spend 2 stone, and I'm going to spend this card as a foundation, and that's 3 more points.
All right, I got you. You're at 28.
28. All right, 3 more points, and no, I'm not going to spend that as a foundation. I'm going to spend uh this as a foundation because I don't need production anymore. Let's face it.
Yeah, that is very true. I'm about to do a thing to get rid of some deals because I don't need the deals anymore as well. So I'm going to spend a worker. It lets you discard one of your deals to get 2 points that can be activated twice. So I'm going to spend 2 workers and get rid of these 2 deals and get 4 pints. Oh my gosh, come on. Okay,
All
come
right,
on.
I'm going to spend a gold and a stone as a wood and a stone to and get rid of this card as a foundation to build this Roman card, which gets me 3 points,
Ooh,
but it
nice.
also gets me 2 points every time I build red. So that gets me 5 points.
Jeez. So you're at 33?
33. Yes.
All right. So I've done those things. So I'm going to. I need to raise some stuff, I think. Well, actually, I could go ahead and do this. I'm going to spend this. No, I can't do that. What should I do? What should I do? I need the stone. So I will raise this card from my hand with this sword and then get 2 stone.
All right. I'm going to spend 2 workers to draw a card.
Okay. I'm going to spend one of those stone and one of these locations as a foundation to build the Buddhist temple. And just put it up here, I guess. It's a production
Yep.
that lets me draw
Romans being Romans.
2
Sorry.
Japanese, keep 1, and reshuffle the other.
Yeah, as Turan says, Romans being Romans, always comboing in that last turn, and
Yeah,
yes,
that's
that is what
very
the
true.
Romans do. And let me tell you what, I'm about to do it again, but I
Oh,
want to draw more cards before I do. So I'm going to draw
man.
another card for the worker.
Man. Okay. All right.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Man, I wish I had this diplomacy school so much earlier. Oh well. You can get rid of it. All right. Is it my turn?
Yep, your
And
turn.
what's your point total at? I have you at 33 still.
I am at 33
Okay.
currently.
All right.
Lowly 33 currently.
Currently. All right. Well, I'm going to spend. Let me see here. I'm going to spend a wood and then get rid of this location to build the negotiator. He's gonna make an offer you can't refuse. I'm doing my stereotypical Japanese accent. All right. Sorry.
Nailed it.
I'm so good at accents.
Oh man, you're like the best. You're like an accent guru.
I'm gonna build the daimyo's
Um,
castle. Hey.
hey. All right, I'm gonna build this warehouse. So this warehouse gets me.
Facepalm.
Yes,
Sorry,
facepalm.
sorry, Ben. I know.
Uh,
Sorry. I'm embarrassed too. Okay.
all right. I get 5 points for building this card because I get 2 points for building red and 3 points for building Romans.
Whoa. What did you just
So
get? Hold on.
I got five
Get my
points.
abacus. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Yes. All right. Um, we should get Ignacy to stream an Amazon playthrough. That would be great.
Ooh, yeah.
Uh,
I bet he would
let me spin.
burn it up with the points.
Probably so. Spin my stone. Spin my foundation. Yeah. There we go. Spin that as a foundation. Cool. No, not that one. I'm going to spin this one as a foundation.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and spin these 2 apples to get 2 points.
All right. I'm going to spend gold as stone to build this card, which gets me 3 points because it's a Roman card.
Jeez. 1, 2, 3.
Um, 1, 2, 3, and then I will spend this as a foundation. Um, then okay, that's my turn.
All right,
Yep.
I'm going to spend 1 worker to choose one of my deals and see if I can build it without paying the foundation cost. Ah, crud. I don't actually... Oh, I can. I can go ahead and build the ninjas. So I'm going to spend this stone to build the ninjas, which will give me an action.
All right. All right. I'm going to spend 1 stone, 1 gold as a stone to build my gladiator school, which lets me spend workers to gain swords, but I don't really care. I'll spend this as that.
How many points did that get you?
That gets me 3 points.
Well, I've got you at 44. Is that still right?
44.
All right.
That is correct.
Okay,
yes.
so I'm going to spend 1... Oh, you don't have any deals. What's the deal?
I don't.
You don't have any deals?
No, I don't. No deals.
Oh.
None, my friend.
Oh, wait. I did get a building bonus of 2 of those to immediately use as samurai, so I'll do that. And then I guess since you're a big poser and don't have any deals, then, I mean, I guess whatever. I guess I'm just going to have to, pass. I can't do anything. I can take no more actions.
I still might crumble. I feel like I did really well this game, but I still might crumble.
You did really well. You're doing really well. You're still going there.
I'm gonna spend a worker and 3 resources, 3 gold.
50 before the round is over. That's the real question.
Just get 4 points. I'm
gonna ask more questions while putting this hand around.
Okay, 4 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I got to 48, and I think that's as far as I'm gonna get.
Good job. Very good job. A fantastic job. All right, sorry. We're going to do it. We're going to make it. We only have, we got 13 more minutes. We got this.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the last round. We're good. All right, so we have, we're going to go ahead and skip cleanup because this is the last round of the game, which means that we will add in our points to score up our totals here. So you have 3 provinces, but you only have to, do you have the bonus that lets you, no, you didn't have to pay one of the upkeep costs.
Correct.
So you have 3 provinces, so you've got to lose 15, right?
15 points, correct. So that puts me down to, what does that put me down to?
33.
38, 33. Okay.
And then we add up all our points. So every faction card is 2 points. Every common card is 1 point. So I am at 52. Total.
I am at 65.
Ooh. All right. So you can have enough. How many do you have left over? Knowledge points.
I have none is the problem.
None points?
None points left over.
All right. Sorry, I'm getting the cards here. These are inventions that I actually have access to because this was part of my other empire. So let's see here. I am... okay, so you had more points than me. So the way that this goes at the end of the game, and that is... yeah, that is very true, Ben. You want to try and get to the end of a track if you can, because David's going to have another province at the end of this game that he has to pay 5 points to upkeep.
Yes.
So it gets pretty bad.
Yeah.
It gets pretty bad pretty quick. The longer you...
it starts adding
longer
up real
you go.
fast, yeah.
So David gets to go first, which means that he gets to pick an invention to buy first. So now I will tell you, David, since I crumbled, the astronomy invention is available, which is this, which is only 35. And that one lets you, at the beginning of the action phase, you can look at the top 2 cards of your faction deck. That's one invention that's available.
That's good.
And then other than that, let's see here. What other inventions do we have? Let me grab the invention deck. Okay. Here we go.
Actually, should be a couple of 30-point ones since you crumbled, because you had 2, right?
Well, there is a... I think you have 2 of them.
Oh, I've got 3 of them, my
I think
friend.
that's why.
No, two 30-point ones. Two 30-point
Okay,
ones. Yeah.
so there's a 40-point one, a 45-point one, and then they go from 50 from that point. So there's these. These are the other 2 that are available.
So I could afford a 50-point invention, and those are pretty good.
Yeah. So these are the other 45.
Actually, let me
pointers.
get my box so I can look through them.
Yeah, but just remember. Well,
Which age
they should all be
yeah.
available to you, other than the ones that you currently have. Because I haven't
Correct.
bought one
Yep.
yet in this particular game.
And the ones I currently have came from my box. So.
Yep. Just let me know what you got, and then I'll try and. Where'd my pen go? I'm gonna write down my.
And they're the blue backed cards, correct?
Yes, the one with the little Coliseum on the back.
Oh, the Coliseum on the back. Right. Yep, the blue on the bottom. I'm like, they're all blue white on the top.
Yeah. So 52 for moi. So what am I going to buy? So the other thing in this game is that it's tempting to just spend all your money in the first game and buy a really sweet invention, but then you don't have.
Yeah, because see, I could buy a 65-point invention if I wanted to.
Yeah, that is true, Ben. Also, if it were just 2 players that were bigger fans of racing, there'd be a lot more racing going on. Like David and I are not big combatants typically in this game. Although David is doing it more now, more than he used to. But
I am a little bit more, yeah. Just mostly because the Romans are so good at producing and storing swords. So, oh my gosh, sailing lets me gain one. Lets you spend 1 worker instead of 2 to gain a wood or a food.
yeah, sailing is great.
I think I'm going to go ahead and buy sailing.
All right.
It's max of 4, but I'm going to spend 50 points, which leaves me 15 points left over.
All right, so that's gonna leave astronomy for me at 35, and I think I will go ahead and do that. So that's gonna leave me with 17 points, I believe, 17 knowledge points. So the way this works is on your faction sheet here, you write down your total score from the game, and then whatever invention you buy, you reduce what's left over, you keep for the next game as knowledge points. So at the end of the next game, I will get to add 17 points to my total to buy inventions, basically. Now we get to draw. Provinces. So David has the ability to actually draw 2 and keep 1. So David, I'm going to draw 2, and you tell me which one you want.
Awesome.
You can find it out of your deck.
Okay.
These are the 2 provinces that David has a choice of. It's the Haunted Battlefield, which produces a shield, or the Siren Isle, which lets you spend a worker and any 2 resources to gain 2 resources.
A worker and any 2 resources to gain 2 resources. That's pretty good, but neither one of those are super good for me.
It basically lets you trade anything for anything plus a worker, right? Because it's like a worker plus 2 food for me could become a worker plus 2 stone, which would be good.
I'm going to take that one, but the reason I say it's not so good for me is I produce a ton of gold right now. Just off the bat, I produce a lot of gold.
That is true.
But what's that called again?
Siren Isle.
Siren Isle.
But also, the Haunted Battlefield has a bunch of ghosts playing a board game, so... So, honestly, it's probably worth it just to get that card for the art alone.
You're probably right about that.
I mean, look at that. They're so cute. Look at them. Little dead Viking over there.
Adorable.
I'll give you 2 wood for that sheep.
Siren Isle. All right. Oh, 5 more points. Oh, it hurts.
All right,
It's a pink card. Wait, what color is the other one? It's black.
Black, and then Siren Isle is pink.
I don't need black. I don't need pink either. But you know what? He's trying to talk me into a bad decision. He's a bad brother, and he's a bad opponent.
All right, I'm going to draw my province. I get Land of Gloom. I can spend 1 worker to gain a stone or a wood, maybe used twice. So I think that's twice per game, but that's pretty awesome. I like that a lot. Land of Gloom is good. I'm a fan of that. All right. So, everyone, we're about 5 minutes away from time. This is how the campaign goes. Hopefully, this was helpful. To see this, we're going to need to set up for our next game pretty quickly here. So we will probably end end the stream here. But thank you all so much for watching. If there are any more questions, you can throw them in the chat, and we'll try and answer them really quickly. But other than that, we're probably going to wind things down to get ready for our next game. So stay with us, because at 8:00 Eastern.
Yes, yeah.
At 8:00.
At 8:00 Eastern.
We're going to be playing Empires of the North, Barbarian Hordes.
Barbarian Hordes.
So stick around.
And we're going to be playing in the same remote way where we're playing with the physical game, so you can learn how to do that with your friends. You're welcome for the tips. You're welcome for the stream, and the Robinson stream that you'll be doing. Correct. We're going to be streaming stuff all weekend.
Yeah.
So stick around at the Portal Games channel to get more stuff. And yes, see you next game. Heck yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
Thanks so much, everybody. And yes, like, subscribe, follow us on Twitch, all of those amazing things. If you enjoy the content, my brother and I, David, we are going to be streaming every other Wednesday. Ben, who's in the chat, is streaming Robinson Crusoe with Chevy, and I think Don, another one of our helpers, is going to be streaming some Imperial Settlers. Captain Link is streaming every Monday and Tuesday, so make sure and check back with for more content. Ignazi is streaming on Sunday afternoons. You might give us a cookie.
You might get a cookie if you subscribe. You never know.
True.
We might get a cookie.
It's
also, thank you guys for all of you rooting for me, and I know that you were, because I won, and so and I know that it's totally unfair because I was 4 games in and Paul was 0 games in, but I could feel you guys rooting for me, so thank you.
Blasphemy!
Any alien artifact streams? Not yet, but you know what? That doesn't mean that we might not do it in the future. So,
David,
there's every chance in the world that it could happen.
If this hand could make one finger, it would. But it is plastic and it cannot. All right? You.
Don't be jealous because everyone's rooting for me to win.
Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much. We're gonna get this broken down and come back in 15 minutes, and we will be streaming some Empires of the North.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.